Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we're going to be talking about the darker side of Elementor, in my opinion, and the title of this video may change once we get through this video, but for now, it's going to be titled Elementor Keeps Giving Paying Customers the Middle Finger. So I don't know how long it's been going on, but I've been growing more and more frustrated with Elementor, which is currently my tool of choice. It has been since it first came out several years ago now. For better or for worse, it is, it's the tool that I use. It's what I landed on. It's what I've built multiple businesses on, educating, building, all of that type of thing, to the point where I reached Elementor expert status in given that badge in their official Facebook group, which we'll get into here in a second. But I obtained that through the stuff that I built, the businesses that I'm running, the education that I provided, the templates I've built, all of that type of thing, right? Like I said, I've been growing more and more frustrated with this builder. As my father used to say, you can love somebody, but you don't have to always like them. I loved Elementor when it first came out, but I don't like it right now. I just don't like where it's headed. I don't like decisions they're making. I don't like how they don't listen to customers, paying customers especially. And that's what we're going to look at in this video. And I'm going to do, I have not done this before recording. I just literally hit record, and it's how this channel is going to be, where I'm just going to riff and wing it and not edit the videos and just see what happens. But we're going to compare the experience of Elementor with the bricks builder. Now, this is not to say one's better than the other, anything like, I don't want to get into page builder wars or anything like that. We're not going to get into anything technical. We're going to just look at the experience at a very high level when it comes to pricing. Because again, I feel like Elementor is just putting the middle finger up to paying customers. And we're going to look at how they both handle feature requests, lightly touch on community. Mainly, I can speak to the Elementor side of that. We're going to talk about upsells, and we're going to talk about notifications, and maybe something else will pop into my head. But I'm only picking bricks here because it just seems like that is like a natural progression now for those that are in the Elementor community that are getting more and more pissed off. It just seems like that's where they go next. Okay, that's the only reason I chose it. I have a lifetime license for bricks. I bought it when it first, towards the beginning when it came out, and I just liked everything about how they approached stuff, and I just thought, well, I'm going to put this in my tool belt in case I ever need it. And when I would converse with the Elementor crowd, like on the GitHub, doing bug reports and things like that, interacting over there, a lot of times there is, people they'll get frustrated and they'll say, hey, I'm going to move to bricks or whatever else. And a lot of the times that stuff is empty promises. Just to say, hey, if you don't fix this stuff, I'm going to bricks or whatever else. But when I've said that recently in there, and I meant it, like I have been looking more and more at bricks, and one of my niche businesses in building directories relies on Elementor. So Elementor won't be going away for me per se, but at least not for the foreseeable future. But what this means is I'm going to be looking at other tools going forward, and it's probably going to be bricks. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just where it is. And, maybe that money that Elementor is getting from me now for, whatever I'm paying for the pricing, as we'll look at here in a second, maybe I knock that down, maybe I downgrade my license and just focus on bricks, that sort of thing. I don't know yet. I don't know where it's going to go, but yeah, let's just go ahead and continue. Let's first look at the pricing, and here is the Elementor pricing. What I'm interested in here is personally is agency. So Elementor has been in the news recently for changing their pricing, and they weren't making good moves. That pissed a lot of people off. I am grandfathered in, so my pricing is different, but let's just look at this for how it is now. Agency, up to 1,000 sites. It used to be unlimited, now it's 1,000, which not a huge deal, whatever. If you're building more than 1,000 sites, yeah, it's just not likely. But anyway, $3.99 a year for 1,000 sites, and then all of the features that come with it, right? So conversely, let's look at bricks. For $249, so $150 less, you get unlimited sites, right? So right off the bat, $150. Oh, wait a minute, what was that? No, it's more than that. Yeah, $150. That's right. So $150 more, you get $150 less, you get the bricks agency. So that right off the bat there, if you're considering switching to something like bricks, like that's compelling right there. All right. So for me, grandfathered in, they probably, unfortunately, they've got my money because because that other business is just so entrenched in Elementor. They unfortunately got the money. So, in this case, this video is more to educate those that are considering this. Is what I'm trying to do here is educate and bring awareness to this. They've probably got me locked in, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. But it's just something, and I'm not saying, again, there's other things other than bricks out there. I'm just doing this comparison here. All right, so that's the pricing. Not good on Elementor side there. Now let's look at feature requests. I hadn't seen this before. I just quickly pulled this up before the video, but because I haven't really gotten into bricks that much yet. But if you look at this is like a true feature request board. It's got a search, it's got votes, you can submit an idea, you can vote for your ideas, and you can see it's very active. There's a lot going on. I come over here and I Googled Elementor feature request. Send your feature request. So, okay, we follow this link. Okay, and then we have yet another link, and we follow this. Okay. So it takes us to their GitHub account, which, okay, imagine you're new to Elementor, or even like a seasoned veteran. I don't want to look at this for feature requests, right? Look at this versus this. Now you tell me which one is more inviting, which one really lends itself to really wanting to contribute ideas and submit feedback. Like where do you go to submit a feature request in here? Okay, where do you upvote? What are you supposed to do in here? This is not a feature request board. What's up here? Code, issues, pull request, discussions, maybe? View all feature requests. Okay, so if you luckily drill down into here, okay. Maybe something here, but you have to stumble upon it. Why not link directly to here? First of all, it looks like you can vote. Make comments in here. Okay. I've actually never gone into here. I didn't even know this was there. I just, in this video, just luckily clicked on discussions. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Anyway, so it's just not intuitive to find that in there. Especially as a beginner, if you're daunting and you come into here or wherever that was, code. Anyway, it's just not as good of an experience. Okay, so pricing, Elementor loses there, in my opinion. Feature request, Elementor loses, or at least they just need to change that link to be more inviting. I haven't used either feature request system myself, so I don't know, if who actually listens, on either side, that sort of thing. Okay, next up is community. I don't want to get too much into the weeds here just because page builder communities in general are very toxic. And from what I've heard, it's just that way across the board. So I'm just going to call it a wash on there. The only thing that I will say is that, like I said, I did obtain the badge, was designated an Elementor expert in their Facebook community. And I was pretty proud of that. And then quickly became not very proud of that. I realized that it doesn't really mean a whole lot. In that community, it was more of a glorified support board, and where people were going to try to make a name for themselves, which I don't fault anybody for doing, but it's just Elementor, in my opinion, should administer their Facebook group better. It's a huge community. I get that. But you can quickly see if someone asks a question, there were, the same, in certain periods of time, there were the same dudes jumping in there. They had like the same color of background on their avatar. They were just trying to answer the questions as fast as they could. Whether they were correct or incorrect, just to make a name for themselves, try to work their way up through, the different badges and things like that, make a name for themselves. It was disgusting. Like, it was just disgusting. And then there was the other people who had Elementor Pro badges, expert badges. For whatever reason, they got theirs. Some of them had like big YouTube channels or whatever, who will sell you a piece of chewed bubble gum if you would buy it from them. I'm not going to mention any names, but you probably know who I'm talking about. And long story short there, I left the Facebook group. I gave up that expert badge. I didn't want to be a part of that anymore. It's just disgusting behavior, and it didn't mean anything. It didn't mean anything. So that's the last thing I will say on the community there. Quickly on what part of what spurred this is the GitHub issues. So I'm just going to put GitHub in here so I remember I talked about this. But I've been frustrated with Elementor's how they interact in the bug area of their GitHub account, where you submit a bug, and it's like you have to tell them your blood type, social security number, and all of that stuff. And even then, after spending 20, 30 minutes going back and forth and giving them videos, evidence, trying to do anything and everything under the sun to prove that something is a bug, to help them with their own software, it's just, you are just often given, the middle finger, like, screw yourself, go screw yourself. Like, we don't care, that kind of thing. And it just became so much of a pain that I didn't even want to submit bugs anymore. And I basically stopped. But I went in there the other day because of what you're going to see in this video. Kind of what spurred this was all of the notifications, the upsells, all of this crap that Elementor's throwing at us paid customers got so frustrating that I went in there and filed it as a bug. And they come back, this is not a bug. Well, to me, it's a bug because it won't go away. I can't make it go away. I don't want it to be there. What's my alternative? It's not a feature request. That's not going to work. Our only recourse is support. It's not a support request because it's baked into Elementor, and we can't turn some of these things off. The only thing we are left with, our only voice, other than what I'm doing here in this video, hopefully will make a difference, is a bug request. It is a bug. We cannot get it to go away. It is causing issues on our website. It's causing issues for clients. It's creating more work for us. It's creating more questions than answers. And again, we looked at that pricing earlier, and I looked at the agency pricing for a reason. Us agencies that build websites for clients, what you're about to see here in a second is the major part of the problem. With Elementor, all these upsells, AI, the notifications, all this crap that we cannot get rid of. It's a bug in my mind. I don't care what Elementor says. And I'm not going to mention names, but there's a certain person that oversees Elementor's GitHub bug issues area. Maybe he oversees other areas too. Not, in my opinion, I'm never going to advocate for someone losing their job. Maybe he can transition to a different position at Elementor, or at least just have this particular role dropped off his plate. But he dropped a code of conduct multiple times, links, and gave advice to people, even though nobody was being like overly rude. No one was being disrespectful. The only thing I even vaguely saw that could touch on that was somebody said, "I'm pissed off. I'm gonna go buy bricks." That was, maybe that's what we're talking. But we need to be a little less sensitive and maybe pay attention sometimes to what people are saying, that sort of thing. But this wasn't the only time I've seen this behavior from this person, just totally dismissing things, and there's no discussion, right? Things are just closed, issues are just closed because this person wanted to close them, okay? So long story short there, I am officially done with submitting bug requests. I'm not going to contribute in there anymore. I'm not going to submit them anymore. It is not worth the time. It's not worth the effort. So I will never know if this person eventually gets transitioned or whatever. I don't care. It's not my problem anymore. Not doing it anymore. So Elementor has lost a professional user of your tool submitting bugs and helping contribute and say, yeah, I'm seeing this too, and submitting videos and all that. I'm done. It's over. Not doing that anymore. Okay, so without further ado, this has not been rehearsed. I have no idea what we're going to see here. Well, other than the Elementor bullshit we're about to see. I know that, but bricks, I don't even know, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to get the same experience I'm about to show you. Okay, I have two clean sites. I have Elementor and bricks. I have done nothing other than install WordPress and give these sites a name, just so I know which tab I'm working with here. And I'm going to actually remove myself from the screen just so there's no distractions. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So if we go under themes, we will see we just have all of the defaults here. So to make this an apples to apples comparison, because bricks is actually a theme, I'm going to install Elementor's Hello theme here. It's a free theme, a very lightweight theme from the repository. I'm going to install and activate that. And right off the bat, what do we get here? Install Elementor. Okay, that makes sense. I don't really fault them for saying that. If you're going to use our free theme, we might as well offer our free plugin. No harm, no foul there, okay? Let's activate Elementor. Immediately, our dashboard is hijacked, which I do not like. I have no problem with an onboarding experience. In fact, this is a very hot topic in WordPress land right now. It's all over the news right now with a recent change to WordPress core and how it's affected onboarding. But I am not a fan of completely taking over the screen, as you see here. Especially if you are a new person to Elementor and you're not super technical. When you get here, this is confusing. Like if you look, you're taking people away from WordPress. What I could see instead maybe is they drop you somewhere else or update that button on the Elementor plugin where it says click here for onboarding or whatever. Anyway, it's an ongoing discussion in WordPress land of how to onboard people the right way. I don't think this is the right way. So if you're coming in here an Elementor account, if you're using the free version of Elementor, you don't need to create an account. So they kind of trick you into this right here. Already have an account, connect your account. Imagine somebody doing this for the first time. It's just whatever. So, okay, let's skip this. Site name, we've already done that. We can skip that. Have a logo, add that. We'll skip that. That's a wrap. Okay, let's create a blank, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's just skip that. Now, again, we are dropped into Elementor, and at this stage, we're gone from WordPress again, right? So imagine somebody who is not technical, doesn't know what the hell's going on. Where did my WordPress dashboard go to? How do I get back? You're stuck in this Elementor limbo here. Okay, and right off the bat, we're going to upsell you. Elementor AI. Oh, they say, oh, I've heard of AI. It's in the news. It's popular. Everyone uses it. So I'm going to click continue here, right? Possibly. Or learn more. What's learn more do? At least it opens in a new tab, kind of gives you some education. So now what? So now we're back here. And what the hell do we do? Okay. Again, I'm approaching this from a newbie. All right. Okay. We have upsell here. Another upsell. Let's upgrade. Okay. Where do I go next? Oh, another one over here. Upgrade now to see Pro widgets. Okay. Let's click on this little cog wheel. What's that do? We have another upsell for AI, but you can try it for free. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. What the hell do I do? The gear doesn't do anything. The cogwheel doesn't do anything. I don't want to navigate. What's the navigator? Nope. History? Nope. Responsive mode? Nope. Preview changes? Nope. What am I publishing here? I don't even know what the hell I'm publishing. No, I don't want to do that. Maybe they will stumble upon the fact that you go up here. Okay. Then they spend 30 minutes, 15 minutes going through all this crap. Oh, and there's another upsell, Pro. Okay. Okay, exit. What is that going to do? Is this like going to shut down my computer? Is it going to shut down my browser? What is this thing? What does this do? All right, exit. What do I want to do here? Okay, fine. With this post, let's just go with this. Say apply. Changes may not be saved. Okay, leave. Okay. Now what? Let's close this. Okay, back to the WordPress editor. Another warning. Okay, they're just trying to get back to WordPress, right? So I know to click here to get back. But you see what I'm saying here? It's a very, very painful experience if you don't know what the hell is going on. All right. So I'm going to do something else here. I'm going to deactivate Elementor and skip the feedback. I'm going to delete the plugin. Now I'm going to add Elementor manually here because I have it in my downloads folder, and I'm going to install an old version. So let's go 3.2.0 here. Okay, let's activate. Okay, we're seeing that there is an update. Okay, so let me go back to the dashboard, see what we have there, see if we have anything. We don't. We go over here. Let's go ahead now. We're going to add another version. This is not the latest version. This is not how you would typically do this if you're a newbie. I understand that, but this is how we got to get these different versions in here. Okay, go to plugin installer. Let's say, okay, we got a notification here on plugins. We've got another update. It's not showing me what I thought it would show me, which was multiple dialog boxes that I've seen before, where it's like it's updated successfully. Maybe we only see it when we actually update the plugin. So we'll see what happens here. Elementor updated successfully. That's cool. And of course, I am not seeing it. Murphy's Law, right? But one of the things that I've been seeing is every time you upgrade Elementor, you see a dialog box that's like, Elementor was installed successfully. If you see any issues, click here. And it's a link that takes you to the Elementor site where then you hopefully put them through, the sales funnel again. I can't show you here. Unfortunately, it's not showing up. Maybe that comes with Elementor Pro, which we're going to look at here next. But I know I've seen it a million times. I just got to reproduce it. But the bottom line is it's like, wouldn't it make more sense? And this is another thing I put in the GitHub bug area for Elementor is, wouldn't it make more sense to suppress those dialog boxes unless there's an issue? And, that sort of thing. Like, I don't know why you keep saying this is successful. Go here to find out why Elementor has problems. It's just really weird. All right, so let's do the same process, but for Elementor Pro. So I'm going to upload an old version. We'll do 3.2.0 here. Okay, so that didn't do it on that one. Okay, so let me connect and activate my account just so we can get into this path here. I'm going to pull this over to my other screen. 1 second here. So it's just asking me to activate my license. All right, so I've done that, and we are connected. Okay, we should get a notification that there is a newer version. So I'm going to try to trigger that. Okay, that's not coming up. In the meantime, we're going to look at some other really annoying things. Okay, down here under the Elementor menu section in WordPress, we've got home, which is fine. Just, a decent landing page, that's fine. There's some upsells there. That is what it is. Settings, all this stuff down here. Then you get down into add-ons. And this is another thing. This is another Elementor play to get you into all of these partnerships that they have and whatnot. So if you didn't know, Elementor has taken on funding. I wholeheartedly believe that the funding and the investors are what is driving most of this. I feel like Elementor has lost their way from the way back in the day. It just seems very investor driven. Let's just stick in as many upsells everywhere we can. Okay. I would have this is a newer thing. I would have this on the actual Elementor website. Maybe it's a link from home here to those add-ons. Okay. That's probably what I would do. I definitely would not do a section here to load all of this crap in here for these upsells. That's just me. That is what that is. But let's go and look at editing a page. So let's just edit this Elementor draft we've already got going here. Let's edit this page with Elementor. All right, so where do we start seeing our upsells? Okay, let's add an image in here. I'm going to change just because this hurts my eyes, I like dark mode. Okay, so we have an image there, and so far I'm not getting hit. We'll go ahead and publish this. I'm not getting hit with the image upsell. Let's go back here and see if we can trigger. See if I can trigger an update to Elementor Pro here. Yeah, it's just not triggering it. Okay, let's just go ahead and we will. I'm gonna go download the latest version on my other screen here. Bear with me a second. I thought we were going to be able just to go through the versions. I'll try that as well. Let's do the next version up. It could be that in one of these versions, some of these additional upsells and stuff got unlocked in those new versions. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing it just yet. Okay, that triggered something here. Okay, let's go ahead and update this. Let's update our page. There we go. So now we're starting to see Elementor AI nag is there. So if clients see that, I don't want to see that myself. I'm a paying customer. I don't want to see that. Put that somewhere else. Put that back here in under Elementor in the home page. Move this add-ons up here into the home page as a link. Put AI in there, which already is in there. If we look at the home page, AI is already there. That's fine, perfectly fine. Do not put it in the builder. Okay. All right, let's go ahead, and there it is. This just keeps coming back. Let me go ahead and see if I can get to the latest version here. Unfortunately, it's not going to show me the dialog boxes that I wanted to show you, as far as it's like every time there's an update, it tells you. So let's go here, do one more version. I'm going to see what the latest version here is. I'm not sure off the top of my head. We'll get that brought over. Let's see, current 3. Oh, so that's saying I see. So what it's doing is it's triggering the free version every time okay. Let me just go grab the Pro here and see what version the latest version is. So I've downloaded that. Let's go ahead and upload that. All right, so Pro is getting updated. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and refresh this page. Click on an image. Let's go over to Elementor settings. So Elementor settings. And let's look at the feature. Oh, by the way, so this is a little side note. I do not want to send Elementor usage tracking, so I uncheck that. Just a little side note. All right, features in here. Is there something in here? Obviously, these are all default settings. Build with AI. Inactive. Okay, let's refresh our page. You know what? Let's create a new page here. Let's start over. All right, so I'm going to come in here. Let's just say I'm going to drop an image in here. Did you see that message that was down there? Let me do that. Let me refresh. You see that down here? There was a message that said AI. Despite turning off build with AI, the message still popped in there. Let's see if I have any images in here. One sec. I'm just going to pull in a photo. See if I have one I can use here. All right, so there we go. So now we've triggered another one. Don't let unoptimized images be the downfall of your site's performance. Use Image Optimizer. No, I am not going to use the Image Optimizer, and I don't recommend anyone use the Image Optimizer from Elementor. There are better options out there. Okay, so that is that. We've turned off AI. I've dismissed the notice about image upsell, image optimizer upsell, and it does not matter if you have an image optimization plugin already installed. Elementor doesn't care. It doesn't look for that. It doesn't detect that. It's going to put that notification on you regardless. You're just going to keep getting it until you do something more drastic about it, like not use Elementor. All right, so let's refresh this page. Got an image, something else popped up here. We do see edit with AI is still there. Despite turning it off, we haven't really gotten rid of it entirely. So clients could accidentally click on that. Okay, we put another image in there. Let's say they're just curious. They click on this. Step into the future with Elementor AI. Okay, what's that do? Get started. You're using a limited license upgrade, so the upsells start again. This just has posed so many questions for me as an agency. People asking, what the hell? What am I doing? I'm like caught in this loop now. Let's do a container, and let's look at a background image here. Let's throw a background image on here. Okay. All right, so far we haven't triggered anything with the image optimization again. It will come back. I promise it will come back. I just don't know when. Oh, okay, so we did something else and we refreshed. Now we've got accelerate your, even though Elementor settings, leave this open, features, build with AI is inactive. Tap into the blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's off. Here we are hit with it again. Turn Copilot on, okay? Maybe later. There's no option to say never show this again. So let's say maybe later. All right, that's that. Let's put another image on here. Obviously, this is not how I would build, but you see what I'm saying here. Okay, let's put an image in here, see if we can trigger it again. There we go. Elementor AI again, just on a page refresh. Okay, let's start one more new page, and I think you guys have already got the point here. It's a problem. It is a definite problem. It's a bug, in my opinion, because we can't get rid of it. Isn't it a bug if we say we don't want to build with AI and it keeps coming back? That is a bug, in my opinion. Okay, there it is down here again, Elementor AI. Typically, I see the image optimization keep coming back. I'm not able to show it here. Let's go then into our media library. Okay, boom, you're gonna get hit again. Image Optimizer by Elementor. I don't want that. And that has come back before that I've seen. I can't remember how I triggered it, but it's something triggers it, it comes back again. Let's add a different image just to see what happens. How about maybe we edit that image? Not seeing anything yet. Let's go back to our library, tinker around here a bit. All right, let's add one more image, and then we'll get out of this particular thing here. You see my point here. It's a problem. All right, let's do that. Let's refresh the page. See what we get hit with. There we go. AI again. Okay, you get my point. The one thing I wasn't able to show in this video is maybe I'll update the description if I figure out when it comes back. But every time Elementor would be updated now, because of their history of botching updates, it would just completely screw up so many websites. They finally had to put dialog boxes. It's like that addresses like, this is how you troubleshoot this. It's such a problem when you like, this is how you troubleshoot all of these bad updates that, yeah, I'm not seeing them now, but now they've started just flashing them by default after every successful update, linking you to their website, which I can only imagine is for another upsell opportunity. That's the only thing I can imagine. All right, so that's that experience. Let's now look at Bricks. So Bricks is a theme, not a plugin. So we're going to install this. Let's see here. I've got it pulled up on my other screen. Where's my downloads folder? All right, Bricks. Let's install an older version. Kind of like an apples to apples comparison like we did with Elementor. All right, so we activate that. Notice that I had no idea. I just assumed that they would. I just assumed that Bricks wouldn't do what Elementor did because I would have heard about it. But you notice that Bricks didn't hide. Bricks is a full-blown theme. It didn't even decide to hijack the WordPress experience like Elementor does. Okay, come in here, activate your license. Some changes here. I'm still not seeing any upsells. All I see is education, roadmap, get in touch, education. It's the way it should be. It's not, you're not inundated with upsells. Okay. I've already paid for this. Activate my license. I've already paid for this. I don't need to be sold to over and over again. And keep in mind, Bricks is cheaper. Elementor is charging $150 more per year for just to upsell you more. It just makes no sense. It's like, what point does like greed? It's just greed. That's the only thing it can be. Like you're risking losing customers like me that are already paying you. It's just asinine. It's just absolutely stupid. All right, so let's go to a page. Let's go here. Edit with Bricks. Let's see. Okay, got it. I need a license to edit. That's not a problem. Let me bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna get my license input here. All right, got my license key copied. I'm gonna apply this on my other screen real quick. There we go. Activate license. Okay, cool. So we have Bricks is active. And let's edit this page with Bricks. Okay. Again, we're not going to get into the technical stuff about what's better, what's better to use, what looks better, what's any of that stuff. It's just the upsells, the nags, the notifications, all of this. I'm not seeing any upsells over there. Nothing up there. If I drop an image on the page, okay, select image. I'm not seeing anything about upselling a plugin. The developer of Bricks also developed a plugin that I really love called Happy Files Pro. This could have been a perfect opportunity had they had the same mindset as Elementor, where he could have tried to upsell his plugin right there, because this is all media related. Okay, would have been a perfect opportunity had they had that same mindset. All right, so there's an image in there. There's no upsells for anything. That's cool. Yeah, what's up here? Help, pages, history. Let's click on help. All right, Bricks Academy. Again, education. No upsells. Just education, the way that it should be. Pages, history, settings. Let's go in here real quick. Theme styles. No upsells. Page settings. No upsells. Elements. All right, let's drop a container on the page. Do they try to hit us with AI? No, there's nothing about AI. Nothing's getting in the way. And I want to quickly mention something else that's frustrating about Elementor. When you're building with Elementor and you have all of these AI things in your face, I do lots of tutorials, lots of video tutorials, and it's just, you're constantly hit with these AI notifications during the tutorials. You got to cancel them out. It's embarrassing. Like it's just awful. I mean, it's just bad. Yeah, I mean, there's no upsells here. All right, let's close this down. What else? Get started. Okay, again, education, awareness, templates, no upsells, settings. Okay. No upsells, no add-ons. I'm assuming I haven't even looked through this stuff entirely before. It's been a while. Performance. Nothing in here about trying to sell you an image optimization plugin. This could have been a time for them to do that. Maybe with partnerships they could form. They're just not doing that. Custom fonts, no upsells, sidebars, no upsells, system information and license. All right, I think you see. I think you see where I'm going at here. Let's go back here. Appearance and themes. One more thing. I'm going to upload another version. Okay, let's go. We're going to do the update here and just see what happens. The theme updated successfully. Okay, we didn't need anything about, we didn't need a message saying, hey, it successfully installed, like a dialog box. Click here to go to our website, like Elementor does. Unfortunately, I'm not able to reproduce it in this video, but I'm sure you've seen what I'm talking about. It's just, hey, it worked. Like, we don't need to explain that it worked and send you to our website. Like, it's just, it worked. Okay. I'm not sure what the latest version is. Let me go to Bricks real quick. Yeah, this is the latest version, 1.9.8. But again, just a clean dashboard, no upsells, no nothing. I'm a paying customer of Bricks. They know that. We don't need to show this stuff, upsell anything. It's just beautiful, and it's the way that it should be. Elementor. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm getting discouraged again. I'm more annoyed with Elementor after doing this video, but I guess I expected that. If you're watching this Elementor, sometimes I don't even know how to say it. Please consider taking this stuff out. Make it opt-in only. Give us an easier way to remove the AI stuff. Stop upselling us plugins. Clean up the settings area of Elementor. Just put it all on the homepage as a link if you want to. There's no problem with upselling stuff that way if we go and we look for it. Don't put it in our face all the time. If we dismiss it, actually dismiss it. Don't keep putting pop-ups in front of our face constantly. Just show that you care more. And that it's not just about the investors. That's what I'm trying to drive home here. Take Bricks' approach here about education, inclusivity, make that feature roadmap, the features more intuitive, more user-friendly, easier to find, listen to people. When people report bugs, listen, don't make them donate blood and give their blood type, social security number, their firstborn child, for helping you identify and fix bugs. Just be better. Overall, just be better. I'll leave it all with that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you later.